Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Now when Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, saying, "Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, dreadfully tormented." And Jesus said to him, "I will come and heal him." The centurion answered and said, "Lord, I am not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to another, 'Come,' and he comes, and to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to those who followed, "Assuredly I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And I say to you that many will come from east and west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the sons of the kingdom will be cast out into outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Then Jesus said to the centurion, "Go your way, and as you have believed, so let it be done for you." And his servant was healed that same hour. Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 13. In this account from Scripture, a centurion comes to Jesus and tells him of his servant who is paralyzed and in terrible suffering. He comes to Jesus because he believes Jesus can heal his servant. He tells Jesus of the matter, and Jesus is willing to come with the centurion. But the centurion will not have it. He knows that Jesus, being under the authority of heaven itself, does not have to see the servant to help him. The centurion understands authority. He understands that he himself has certain rights, that his position grants him to have power over situations and people. He also is a man under authority. The centurion understands Jesus' position and what power that position holds in heaven, the power to heal his servant if he chooses to exercise that authority. When Jesus sees that the centurion understands the principle of authority and that he does not have to visit the servant to heal him, he acknowledges the centurion's faith. Jesus knows it takes great faith to understand authority and whether or not he has the authority to do what is being asked. God places a system of authority in our world that requires faith to operate within its boundaries. Fathers over sons and daughters, employers over employees, government leaders over the people, church leaders over church members. These are authority structures God places in our lives to protect us and guide us to His will. Some confuse position with worthiness or qualifications of that position. It is the position through which God works. The fact that an authority may not be a Christian may have no bearing on whether God can work through him as your authority. It is only when that authority counsels against a biblical mandate that we are not to follow that person's guidance. The hand of the king is in the hand of God. Today we find few who understand this system of authority God ordains. It requires great faith to operate in this realm. Yet Jesus says that when we understand this, we demonstrate the kind of faith that He rarely sees. So what about you today? Are you prepared to be a person of rare faith? Why not begin to see the authorities placed in your life as those God is using to protect you? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there.
Had it not been the Lord who was on our side, had it not been the Lord who was on our side, the